Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to the beautiful Modere family around the world. My name is Puneet Madan and I'm the GM of Modere India. आप सबका हमारी इस first social marketing summit में स्वागत है. Warm welcome everyone. A big thank you for joining the summit today. We are so thrilled and excited to kickstart our first FSMS. I want to start by congratulating each and everyone out here as these 7 months have been just so incredible. This year is the founding year, as we call foundation year for Modere in India. And we together had some numerous wins. And of course, we had great learnings too, which will help us set a rock solid foundation for our fabulous and a strong future. I want to share that we all together as a family have achieved so much, and we will talk about our successes very soon. It's a first ever event for us, so we all are very excited about the event. We have planned a lot of stuff for everyone, put together a very powerful agenda, and I'm confident that post this FSMS, you all will be truly excited, inspired, and motivated. So stay tuned. All right, so welcome to day one. Like I said, I want to start by setting up the objectives. मैं objectives के साथ अपने इस event को kickstart करना चाहता हूँ. So what is the purpose of this event? Very simple. We want to educate you. We want to recognize you, and in the end, we want you to go motivated. That's a simple objective. अगर हम इसको further break करें, we want you to learn more about Modere India, what we have done, what we together have done, where we are today, and where we are going. Very simple. Objective. We want you we want to educate you, we want to train you, and of course हम आपको recognize करना चाहते हैं so that you feel really motivated. We want you to get inspired, we want you to grow, and of course the biggest thing we have, the biggest objective, strengthen your vision for India. And not to forget, we want to have a lot of fun together. That's very important. So आगे चलते हैं. What's the agenda for these 2 days? Day one, like I said, we are breaking it into 2 parts, session 1 and session 2. Session 1, the theme is just a warm welcome and a little bit about information about what we have done so far and how far, the love we have got from each one of you and how far we have come. And then, the session 2 will be more about celebrations. India is about festivity, and there's a lot of stuff we have planned for you, जो कि हम आज आपके साथ share करेंगे और launch करेंगे. So stay tuned. Tomorrow will be the experience of lifetime. We start again at 6:30, and it's going to be experiences. We've got a lot of stuff planned. There again tomorrow, a lot of new launches. You'll see that again tomorrow, and end will be very, very inspiring. Trust me. So these 2 days, this is how it is structured. So आगे चलते हैं. Now I want to kickstart the theme 1. That's the warm welcome or welcome to the FSMS. And to kickstart this event, it's time to invite someone very, very special. And she's the head of our Modere family. She has won numerous awards in her professional career. She's very warm, humble, and truly wear Modere values. And we all look up to her. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome up on stage our Chief Executive Officer, Asma Ishaq.
Thank you so much, Puneet. I appreciate the amazing.
Thank you, Asma, for joining us today. We're very excited and thrilled to have you here with us on our first ever event, the FSMS. So we all are looking forward to listening to you. We are excited that you are here. I mean, I'll speak in Hindi. हमें बहुत खुशी है कि आपने आज हमारे साथ join किया, and we are all here to say thank you for the great support you have given to us as always. So over to you, Asma. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much, Puneet. I really appreciate your kind words. And hello to everyone. I'm so happy to be with all of you. So I have so much to tell you. So I just want to say thank you to all of our team who have put this event together. It's not an easy thing to do, to put these virtual events together and develop all the content and everything else. So I just want to say thank you to Puneet and to Harpreet and to Repti and to everyone at our corporate office there in India. And then I want to get on to talking to all of you about so many things. Many of you are very new to the company, and obviously we are just getting started, in India, which is what makes this entire opportunity so very, very exciting. is that we're in that startup phase. And this is a culmination and a very pivotal moment for us to be having our first formal event there in the market. So I know we had, our launch event, but we've made so much progress since even that time ago. Just like Puneet just mentioned, we've been having 7 months of just a lot of work into developing the foundation of what will make, I believe, India into a key market for Modere worldwide. And that nothing makes me happier. I'm actually joining you on just a day after I have come back from Spain, which was my first international trip that I made for the Europe team, and we had a small group there. I imagine that we're going to have many opportunities to be able to get to know each other in person, and we'll, give it all the time it needs, to be able to do so. But I can't wait to meet each and every one of you in person as well. So I wanted to give you a little background about my history, my personal kind of dedication to the company, and what brought us here today, and what is making us into one of the fastest growing companies in the world, really. And that is a lot to do with just my passion and growing up in the dietary supplement industry. I used to formulate and develop products for a lot of companies, and my history has always been on the supply side of skincare, cosmetics, dietary supplements, even some OTC products as well, homeopathic medicine as well, and in manufacturing of that, developing products for just about every distribution channel you can imagine. So from direct response to mass retail, big box stores, to even some of our competitors in the direct selling space as well. And at some point, kind of came across this, discovery of a very unique ingredient, and was involved in developing this ingredient supply company as well, which is really what led me to say my next step was really in, establishing a finished product, just because I felt like people weren't telling, companies just didn't really know how to inspire that passion that I had for our products themselves. And so I thought maybe if I could just inspire one person at a time, that would really be really meaningful and could create a lot of value in emerging an entire category of different products. At that time, this is what's known today as Liquid BioCell, and started my finished product company in 2008. And it has been an incredible experience. And I actually chose this direct selling model for a few reasons. One, it was probably the most wise, method for us to be able to get our product into people's hands, but also train them at the same time. It's very different to train people about the benefits of a health product when a product is just sitting on a shelf, and it's also very unknown. Back then, if you think about it, collagen products were hardly around on the market. And so this was going to be a new territory. And so it was a big risk, because we didn't know whether or not people would really kind of adopt this, concept of actually having a product that you could take that people really didn't believe had medical or benefits to it, really, at least in the medical community. And so trying to show each person, every clinical trial, every research element that said, hold on, we have something really different, and this is why we're going to break through in this space altogether. So that is really what created a lot of success at that time. And I had actually, met the, it was funny, I wasn't really looking for a strategic partnership, but it made total sense, because what I found when I came into the direct selling space is that there were some things about it that I just it didn't rest well for me. And I was really trying to, establish a different kind of model and concept. And so at that time, met the private equity company that, that introduced me to Modere, and it looked like we had a lot of synergies together. So in February 2017 is when my company merged with Modere. And then about 9 months later, I was appointed to the global CEO position, being able to lead, this. And it was just a really amazing combination that happened. the product line plus, the model and everything else, and it created so much value. And I knew that I had so much more value to create. And sure enough, we are on track for being one of the not just fastest growing, but one of the key players in this entire industry. And part of our path to getting us to, our vision is really, really big, and I want you to embrace where we're going with this. I don't think we're just going to be $1 billion company after, there have been very few companies that have actually made it to that mark in the past, 5 to 10 years. But, our brand is valued at, I believe, can be valued at multi-billion dollars. So this is something that I know with our innovation, with our dedication to even more product categories, with the growth that we'll have to continue to serve our leaders across the world, and then also to expand into regions as well, just like India. And right now we're very, very dedicated and investing quite a bit into your success in India. We have so much more in store for you. We're literally just starting out right now. And so this is, just remember this moment, remember this event, remember who you're with right now, remember, what's happening today, because this is going to be something that you look back to, and you'll hear from leaders on this, summit who will testify to this, because they've been in that position before too, of knowing that there's an incredible, story that we're actually creating here. And so your dedication, your belief, it means so much to me. And my vision, when I see or hear from you at all, when I see your success, when I see you recognized, all it does is just reinforce the fact that I can foresee, the future of your strength, actually. I know that we have so much potential to realize, and it feels exciting to be able to do that with all of you. I'll tell you, why Modere is so, so heavily dedicated to the Indian market. There's several reasons. As you know, we had quite a few, members of the Indian community, Indian heritage in many of our markets, from Europe to, and especially Australia and such. And so when you have leaders who in those regions can connect back and actually really produce and create a momentous environment for us to be able to do it, we've invested in that leadership group. What you're seeing today is happening because of our commitment to our leaders across the world, many of whom you'll hear speaking during this, summit. So I owe much credit to many of you on here, and I see some of you are here on the comments as well. So thank you for everything you've done that led us to where we are here today. We're committed to this growth, but also this market is one of the best and growth markets in the direct selling space. So until last year, when the impact of what's happened, or challenges of what's happened in the last year and a half created maybe a little bit of a different environment, an accelerated environment for growth for a lot of companies. Prior to that, really, India was showing almost nearly a double-digit year-over-year growth, and in the future shows that as well when it comes to this channel, this space, and in the health and wellness space, in the e-commerce and digitized business. So we know that we are a company of the future, and we are still establishing, our full structure for you, that you'll see those enhancements happening over the next year and a half or so, and we'll continue to invest and evolve as the business grows and evolves there as well. So I'm really proud of you, and thank you so much for being with us. I'll tell you sort of personally, when I was over in Spain and met with a few of the leaders who are actually growing their business here in India, it just reminded me just how special all of you are. And when I see the success of what you're doing with your business, it comes down to when I ask, leadership who are successful in building in India so far, have always just said what they're doing is literally just repeating what they see from their leadership, what they see from, videos that they watch, the trainings that they watch on our product lines. It is just incredible to see how that investment has turned into a great return for them on being able to build a big customer base and building a team as well. So I'm really grateful for all of you as well. And I can't wait to see all of you in person. And we'll have some great times in the future to share together. And until then, have a great Social Marketing Summit, and I will be here throughout the weekend and speak again tomorrow and educate you more on the collagen products as well tomorrow as well, and the rest of our product line too. So see you then. Thank you all.
All right. Thank you very much, Asma, for joining us today. And thank you for sharing your story, setting the pace for the event. And thank you, honestly, for having faith and believe in Indian market. And above all, I think thank you for sharing your vision. That's something very important for us. And I can assure you that our collagen story for sure is gaining a good share in the minds and the hearts of our Indian people right here. And I can promise you on behalf of everybody, including the social marketers, including the team, that India will be a very large market, perhaps the biggest and the best in the world of Modere soon. I can tell you. Okay. So thank you very much, Asma, for joining us today. And we thank you again. So we take it forward from here. Okay. All right. So let's move forward. And once again, thank you, Asma. अब आगे चलते हैं. Extraordinary India. Why do we say that? हम ऐसा क्यों कहते हैं कि India is very extraordinary? And even Asma spoke about India जो है वो बहुत extraordinary है. There was a double-digit growth. There is still there, but again, we had some bumps because of this crisis, which happened a couple of months back due to the situation which is going on. But I think we are coming out of it right now. Things are getting much, much better, much, much stronger. And today, I want to tell you something about India. What is extraordinary India? And now, how do I say that, how do I put it? Okay, let's now understand why India is going to be the biggest and the best. Let's understand that. It's a line of opportunity because of many reasons. We have so many Indians who are watching us right now around the world, looking at their roots back home to build Modere business in India. And of course, we have so many global citizens. I know they're watching us live here to understand why India, what's so special about India. And today I want to talk about our beautiful, strong, powerful land that can give tremendous opportunity for everyone to grow and succeed, and why Modere India will be super successful here. Let me take you on a journey on our beautiful country, India. There you go. India is an incredible country with a land of immense opportunity. India, of course, is a super competitive market, but with 1.3 billion population, perhaps there's a place for every organization to grow and succeed. We are too diverse from north to south, east to west, with 28 states, 8 union territories, different food, different cultures, and often we have different looks, but deep inside we are one and proud Indians. We have strong family culture. People are very warm, humble, caring, vibrant, colorful, and happy, which perhaps is very, very close to Modere values. We love to celebrate and stand behind each other during tough times. Above all, we just don't give up and fight till the end. Yes. Welcome to India, incredible India, and welcome to Modere India. Of course, Modere values are very close to our culture. Modere is a genuine brand built upon strong principles of humility, compassion, humbleness, and that's what India culture is all about. We have great products. It's a powerful opportunity to make our countrymen live beautiful and better. We are building it with you all, with love, humility, and compassion, as we truly want to see each and every family here in India happy and healthy. And I want to now show you the journey so far. Okay, so let's see what you all have together, we all have together achieved. If you see a journey so far, we launched on 28th of January. right here in India. So many of us were already there. हम लोग बहुत सारे लोग थे यहाँ पे. We started here and set up a vision together, a mission together to reach to 1 million healthy homes. 1 million means 10 lakh healthy homes, and that's a target. And we will be there. And Asma said about $1 billion, dollar business, of course. And I can assure Asma on behalf of everybody that we will be very strong contributor in reaching to this $1 billion dream of Modere around the world. और आगे चलते हैं. After setting the mission, we introduce products. If you see what we have right now, we have a trim with us in 3 different flavors. Then we have a flagship product, Pure, LBC Pure, which we just love. Trim and Pure, like people, they love it. And then we also introduce Probiotic, Fiber, carb blocker, digestive enzymes. Slowly and gradually, these 7 months, people have started to like our products. They're loving our products. And I'm going to show you how these, and I'll prove it to you right now in the coming slides, कि वो क्यों इनको इतना प्यार कर रहे हैं. And you will hear a lot of stories from leaders as we move forward and how much they've started to love our products. Okay, आगे चलते हैं. We set up the promotion strategy. So अगर हम हमारी promotion strategy को देखते हैं, तो we spoke about product promotions on various products. Then we have a collections. That's something sells very well for us, put together. And we started to introduce promotions on the collections. हमने sales linked promotions को start किया, and I'll detail it out more in my coming slides. We also introduced business promotions, and something very exciting is festivities, celebrations through promotions. As India is a land of festivals, we just love celebrating festivals in every nook and corner of India, and we have something very exciting planned for you today. आगे चलते हैं. इस promotions को और समझते हैं. Products and collection promotions. You can see save 15% on fiber, save 15% on body transformation collection, and shop and save 30%. Twice we did, and I can tell you, it was difficult for us to even handle orders, just pouring. Yeah, it was so much fun. And we are there. I think the strategy so far is working very well. Of course, we will change as we move forward. We are learning from you. And I want to also tell you, stay tuned for more, because something is coming. Okay? Let's move forward. Then we introduced sales and business promotions. We had fabulous movers program. What a response to the movers program. We also introduced progress reward when we launched the market. जब हमने market launch की, तो titles के ऊपर progress reward को launch किया. We doubled the escape points. I think the escape Dubai points. People were so excited, and we will have good number of qualifiers. You will see that. And again, I want to tell you something more is coming on escape. So stay tuned. Right. Then we introduced AP Fiesta. That's also going on at this time right now. We have double shop and save. That's also going on this month. Then we introduced the global promotion, summer celebrations, more focused on sales. And we have Elite Accelerator that's got launched, getting it aligned with global. And then, of course, we have the movers program. We gave Probiotic too. So these are just to give you some examples of how successful the business promotions have been so far, our strategy on business promotions. आगे चलते हैं. Festivity. This is something very exciting, and I feel very excited when I talk about festivals, because India is a land of colors, all festivals. And you will see in session 2, stay tuned, something exciting is coming. So we've celebrated Eid with you through promotions, Holi with you, Father's Day with you all, and then of course some event linked. For example, 26th January, you can see when I started, we just 4 people carrying flags and celebrating the Independence Day for India. And then also this was like a Republic Day, 26th January, and then again we had Independence Day celebrations. So our goal is to kind of build on to this, and we will be sharing with you more details in the coming slides. आगे चलते हैं. Communication, when we started, maybe the next slide, I still remember this box picture with the box that went viral. It just went all over. I was very excited when we started. This box came, and wow, we did a little bit of a video, and I was alone with the team and then doing everything together. So these are just throwbacks you can see, and this is where I'm saying, yes, we are ready. We are ready to launch, ready to go live. India is going live. I still, have beautiful memories, and I cherish them. और आगे देखते हैं. Then we started to grow the teams together, and this is where Asma and Justin so excited. They're so superly motivated. Wow, finally India is there. And even for us, we were so excited when we started India. And then we try and set it up the teams together. You can see a picture below. Niche ek picture hai jisme I'm saying yes, we are ready. And then we have a team together wherein we did try to do small videos. And iske साथ साथ और throwback में देखते हैं. From there we started to introduce the teams last month. I should say, we introduced the leaders. You can see here Megha and Gitu. We similarly, more leaders, they started to come, launcher promotions. That's where that we factor, WE us factor started to come in, that together we will do it. We're all there together, step by step. So we started to introduce our leaders doing the launches for us, and we start to build Modere India. And then last month onwards, when Revati and my colleague Harpreet, marketing and sales, they try and joining hands to launch various, stuff together. As long as they're getting trained, we are now involving more internal and external team to build Modere together. So that's a little bit of a throwback. और आगे चलते हैं communication की side पे. I still remember, like I said, I was the only one doing a lot of videos at that time. Yes, of course, the Social Shifting Retail India was established for the Facebook page, and similarly, Modere India's Facebook page was established. But of course, so, since we didn't have a structure to it, but slowly and gradually, हम लोगों ने उस पे structure डालना शुरू किया, monthly kickoff call शुरू करी. Then after that, we introduced the recognition call, and then now we have calls, whenever we are launching a promotion, along with a lot of leaders. We try and build on the engagement campaigns. We started to focus on brand building so that, our social retail model, is starting to get established in India. And I want to show you some statistics which will really inspire you. There you go. Look at what our Shifting Retail India page right now is. It's 28,000 when we started. The market was launched. This was January 28th, exact. And look at it where we are today. We are about 140,000 people, community joining hands, to take Modere's business in India to the next level. So that's the power. And thank you very much for your love and support to take it to the next level. और आगे चलते हैं. Instagram got launched in the month of June, and of course, we still have a long way to go, but I think June, July, August, 3 months, 10,000 people. June, sometimes mid-June, we started Instagram. We started to push Instagram stories, and Instagram started to kind of gain attention. We are about 10,000 people right now, but I see it's a huge opportunity to work on the Instagram strategy as we move forward. और आगे चलते हैं. That's about communication. Then look at the conferences here. I would just say we set up a clear strategy for conferences. This is in line with the global strategy for Modere, and let's see that what we set it up together. So today is the first FSMS. We are very excited. It's the first event. अभी हम इसको शुरू कर रहे हैं, and you're going to really, by the time we finish, I trust you will be really inspired, motivated, and that's the objective we really want to achieve through our summit, which is happening right now. और आगे चलते हैं. Then we try and put Escape 2021. People are very excited about Dubai, and Dubai is going to be happening. Let's pray to God that we don't have some situations wherein we have हमको उसको postpone करना पड़े. But again, as you understand, the situation right now is okay, but we'll go with the flow. And we have already launched Double the Escape program. So wait till the end. Something more is coming. All right. और आगे चलते हैं. Then we have speaking about the SRC 2022, and that's gonna be in the Q1. Very soon we will be announcing more details about it in the coming weeks. आपको social retail conference के बारे में ज़्यादा information मिलेगी. कहाँ जा रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या होगा, क्या details हैं. So stay tuned as something exciting is coming in the coming few weeks as we move forward. And last but not the least, as a part of the conference strategy, we also spoke about the leadership, the top leadership council. And tomorrow when you come, when you participate, we'll be revealing what this council is all about and what's going to happen in the council and a lot of more details. So that's going to happen tomorrow. But as a strategy, we have like clear conference strategy, put it together to take it forward from here. और आगे चलते हैं. Corporate operations, I want to talk more about it as it's something very important to ensure that the corporate operations are in place. And agar aap dekhein, as a part of our strategy, if we go to the next slide, हमने इंडिया का हेडक्वार्टर्स है जो कि गुरुग्राम में है. We also try and set it up 2 warehouses, one in the North India, which is the Sonipat, and one in Maharashtra, that's near to Mumbai, called Bhiwandi. हमारे 2 warehouses हैं जिसके थ्रू हम ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं. We have top 2 couriers companies, last mile deliveries हैं जो हमारे प्रोडक्ट्स को डिलीवर करते हैं. एंड देन एब्सोल्युटली वी हैव अ डेडिकेटेड सपोर्ट टीम जो 24 घंटे का हमारा टैट है. वी रियली वर्क हार्ड टू इंश्योर दैट वी हियर यू एंड वी आंसर यू. And that's something we're really proud of at this moment of time. और आगे चलते हैं. This is what some glimpse of our operations. You can see हमारा ये warehouse है जहाँ से ये सामान आप देख सकते हैं pick and pack हो रहा है और वो it's going on, which is what we are right now really proud of course. We will grow, we will strengthen it as we move forward, and tomorrow I'm going to talk more about it, about a corporate operation, especially the supply chain side. और आगे चलते हैं. Of course, we did launch the mobile app. Now it's available on both app, which is the iPhone side, and the Android. It's available in both the versions. Whichever the phone you have, you can download it and use the mobile. The future is mobile, so if you have not downloaded, please download it. It's very much available for you to place your orders. और आगे चलते हैं. The growth, and now this is about the strategy. This is about the strategy. Now I really want to share with you the growth. अब मैं आपको growth दिखाना चाहता हूँ. आपकी growth, हमारा 7 महीने का growth कैसा रहा, performance कैसा रहा. And trust me, you will be really amazed to see this, and I really want to thank you. Look at the social marketers count. February to March to April to May to June to July. Move step on step. We are growing. Thank you. Thank you for this growth. Thank you for bringing thank you for helping us reach the together this 1 million people we are talking about. This 10 lakh लोगों तक पहुंचने के लिए, this is the right step which we are on. The growth is phenomenal. और आगे चलते हैं. हमारी sales आप देखिए, आपकी sales, आपकी growth देखिए. It's just going like this. Despite all odds, despite challenges, despite whatever A, B, C happened in the last 7 months with India, with whatever, the situation, with the whatever. So you understand, look at your growth, look at the way what Modere India is achieving thanks to you. और आगे चलते हैं, इसको और देखते हैं. कमीशन अर्नर्स आप यहाँ पे देखिए, मार्च, अप्रैल, मई, जून, जुलाई, boom, it's like going up and up and up. अगर आप यहाँ मई के महीने में देखें तो we heard you, a lot of people were saying कि minimum 500 रुपए का threshold होना चाहिए. Somebody said 1000 रुपए होना चाहिए. So we kind of heard you. और ये जो आप sudden spike देख रहे हैं, ये पुराने जितने भी लोगों की 500 से ज्यादा की जो कमीशन थी, that we released, that's why you see a spike. But if you see the trend line here, it's again growing. So congratulations on your success, and thank you for such a great love you have given to see, how Modere India is taking shape. और आगे चलते हैं. So look at the titles. There's something very important, very crucial for our business. March से July आप growth देख सकते हैं senior consultants की. Look at the team leaders growth. Look at the way where we were in March and where we are in say July. Look at senior team leaders. We've got director 1 now, we've got director 2 now, and we've got director 3 now. So congratulations everyone, for really strengthening the titles and understanding this beautiful model of builder and promoter side, which is very unique to our country, which is perhaps very, very unique model to our country and as well as to the world. Promoter side dekhte hain, that's something more exciting. Look at the way March to July and silvers and golds and platinums, and look at the way the platinum 1, then platinum 2, platinum 3, PB1. You can see the growth here. We have now PB1 in India. It's really amazing and really phenomenal. What together we have achieved, or rather what you have achieved. So congratulations everyone for this amazing growth what we are experiencing here in India. All right, so let's move forward, and with this I really want to say thank you for the love which you have given to see this stupendous growth, to what's happening here in India, and those people who are watching around the world. We invite you here to being a part of this journey. And once again, thank you here. Thank you all the people once again for the love you have showered on all of us here, to see the success, to see Modere India super successful, to have Modere India absolutely growing like crazy here in India. और आगे चलते हैं. Now I want you to meet the team. When I started, we just had these people below, just 4 people, and now we are about a team of 11 people. We have
Rajesh, who's the finance head. Then we have Harpreet, we have Deepak, who looks after the operations. Redti joined to lead marketing, and then we have Amit, who's looking into the customer service. You have below the teams there: Indu, Nupur, Akanksha, Nitin, Sumit. We all are there just with one mission, one vision, to see you successful and nothing else. And we are super excited to be a part of this journey together as a team, to see Modere India absolutely, successful. And that's a motto, that's a goal. So thank you so much for your love, for your support. All right. So now we move forward. Now, I want to introduce a beautiful concept to you, which perhaps you understand, but this is more about building a brand called M Stories. तो ये क्या है? एक बार इसके बारे में समझते हैं. I want you to get familiar with this concept of M Stories, as during these 2 days you will be meeting global and India family members who will be sharing their passion, their stories, their success, and how their life has changed after they join Modere, and of course, their vision for India. And perhaps this is actually straight from their heart. So we are saying it as like a hashtag straight from the heart. And this concept starts now and will be remaining with us, for all our kickoff calls, recognition calls, and any other promotional calls or various events we will plan in future. So from now on, you will meet a lot of leaders. आप उनकी story सुनेंगे, उनके vision को सुनेंगे, उनकी success को सुनेंगे, उनके दिल की बात सुनेंगे कि why they are in Modere, and how their life is getting changed, and how their life actually has changed and getting changed with Modere. So now it's time for me to introduce the first M story of the day. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet Richa Rathore Shekhar.
Hello everyone, I'm Richa. I'm social marketer from India and I'm associated with Modere for last 1 year, and my journey on professional front has been super awesome since then. Each day is a day of growth in terms of learning and experience, and there is one thing that I'll definitely mention over here is the financial independence. The financial freedom that I have attained through Modere has given the stability in my life, and also Modere has given me the recognition not only in the society but also on the global platform, for which I'll be highly grateful. So thank you, Modere.
Thank you, Richa. This was really nice, and for sharing your story, and thank you for being here with us today to talk about your story and story. All right. So with this, the और आगे चलते हैं with this, the first session of welcome and journey to Modere, launch in India comes to an end. The first session. And this session was actually a glimpse to the journey so far. And I really want to thank you for the love you have given to us, and we're really excited that we will build it together. I promise you. The next session, trust me, will be really exciting as we now start to talk about future, the vision, the direction, and some exciting announcements we have. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again, and let's meet in the next 20 minutes. See you soon.
back again and by saying good afternoon. Hope you're happy on your achievement. The session one here. The first time hired or Incredible India. And the session we branded as हमने आपके लिए टू में and celebrations begin. Very okay. So well, I want to. Can you voice audible? Okay. So all right. Okay. Let me take the lag coming. Sorry for this. So I hope. 1 minute, please. Now is it better here? Can you hear all now? Maybe we will give us some mechanical glitch now. Okay, can you hear me now? Is it better? Perfectly all right. All right, so really sorry for this little bit of a technical glitch. My apologies. So I have to actually re-log in again. So welcome back again. I want to start this session by simply again saying good morning, good evening, good afternoon to the beautiful Modere family around the world. Hope you all felt really proud and happy on your achievements, which we have shared in the session one. Many of us joining here for the first time, I'm sure, learned about Incredible India and Modere India. Yes, India is a land of opportunity, and Modere India is, of course, adding on great things in this beautiful country, in a beautiful country. And now it's time to begin session two, and it's branded as The Celebration Begins. And you will learn more why we are calling it Celebrations Begin very soon from my colleague. And to open this session, I would like to start with the next M story. And I would like to invite someone very special who's actually been with Modere since last 33 years. She's worked across so many markets. She's passionate about wellness and believe in helping people live well. She's absolutely in love with India and actually visited here twice. And she is planning again to come and meet us here, in October. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome up on stage, all the way from United States of America, Margie Aliprandi.
Hello. Hi, Puneet.
Hey, Margie. Hi.
What an amazing set. You've done such an awesome job. I'm so excited.
Thank you, Margie, for joining us. And everybody's so inspired to hear your story. I know you're going to kind of talk a lot about your success, how you built it up, and how you are committed to India. And of course, I know that you're going to talk a lot about the products, which are really amazing. So over to you, Margie. Thank you very much again for joining us today.
I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you, Puneet.
Thank you,
and
Margie.
hello. Namaskar, dosto. I'm so happy to be here with you, my friends, from around the world in Modere. This is a very exciting and momentous event, my friends. There will be hundreds of events in the future, but there's only one first, and you are here for that. We, my friends, are making history together, and I could not be more excited than I am today. I just have to say huge kudos to the corporate team from the United States who show up so strong and love you so much. There are so many people behind the scenes who know your names that you don't even know yet, and they love you already. I'm so grateful that you're going to get to hear from some of them today. And then Puneet and the corporate team in India, you guys are the best of the best. You're smart, you're intuitive, you've got a great heart, you understand what needs to happen, and we could not be in better hands than we are with you. I truly love you, and I'm so grateful to be by your side to build what will become the largest market in the Modere world. I know this to be true. So now let me just speak to you a little bit, each of you that are here this morning, this evening, this afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And let me tell you how proud I am of you. Some of you are making some of the most incredible strides and achieving astonishing things so early in the game. And you, my friends, are special. You are not here by accident. You have the skills and the heart and the boldness of spirit that you need to help us take this company to the top. You, my friends, are trailblazers. You're pioneers. Do you know we're pioneering a new concept with social retail? We're pioneering a new concept, something that's never happened before in the history, in the almost 100-year history of network marketing. We're pioneering a new concept. We've played it out in the United States. We know how this story ends, and it ends well. And you are pioneers in India. Now a little bit about pioneers. Pioneers have a special thing about them. They are bold in their hearts. You are trailblazing. You're making a path for people to follow that you're probably going to get some arrows in the back like pioneers do sometimes. But pioneers, my friends, reach the promised land first. And so you are in an incredible position. I just want to say, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep aspiring, because you will now be able to reach back. As you've blazed a new trail, you can reach back and give a hand and help someone else achieve their dreams, help someone else get to the top of the mountain. You are special, and you are here for a reason. Please know how much I love you. Yes, as Puneet said, I have been to India twice during the pandemic, and I'm coming again in 2.5 weeks. I will be there again. I love you. I love you. I love you. Let me share my story a little, to give you a little subtext of how I happened upon Modere. This dates back, in fact, I just celebrated an anniversary. Not a wedding anniversary. I celebrated a 33-year anniversary with Modere. I have been with Modere 33 years, more than half of my life with this company. Let me share this with you. I have never been more excited than I am right now. And I've never been more excited about any market on earth than I am about India. But I want to take you back to this young girl 33 years ago with 3 little kids. I was a single mom. My kids were 5 years old, 4 years old, and 2 years old. And I was a junior high school music teacher, right? Teaching singing and chorus to the kids. And I felt at a crossroads in my life because I didn't want to go back to teaching school, leaving my little kids at home. And also, I had always felt like there was something more for me. And so destiny brought this into my life. 33 years ago, I happened upon this very company. 33 years ago in August, I said yes to a journey, to the entrepreneur's journey. And I had to get scrappy. I didn't have any money to build a business with. I didn't have any business experience. In fact, I would sometimes drive across the country, say from, well, at like a 12-hour drive from Utah to Colorado. I would sleep in my car if I needed to because I couldn't afford a hotel. And then I would go get ready in gas station bathroom the following morning. I was willing to do whatever it took to make this happen. And so, though in the beginning, it can feel like 3 steps forward, 4 steps back, 5 steps forward, 5 steps back. Like it can feel like it's taking a while to get going. Sometimes I feel like it's like running up a down escalator and you have to just move so hard to stay in place. But my vision was strong, my friends. Within 1 year, I was making more money in a single month than I could have made in an entire year teaching school. Now, all of those times, I gave my full heart. I showed up strong and I was doing my best to be also the best mom that I could. Can you imagine now how it feels to me 33 years later to see my kids all grown up? Those babies that were 5, 4, and 2, and then another baby came along later. Those babies are now 39, 38, 37, 39, 38, 36, and 29. And they've given me 10 grandbabies. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this picture or not, but this is a picture of me with my husband and 10 grandbabies, 10 grandbabies under the age of 5. 4 years old is the oldest one. So you can see that my kids learned duplication very, very quickly. They are duplicating. I share all of this with you, not because my story is that important, but because I had a dream. You have a dream. I would not give up on my dream. I just kept going. And now I can see the incredible impact that this company has had on my life and my family's life, because it is who they have become that is so incredible and so extraordinary. And you know, as you go through life, you start to realize what you love and why were you born? I mean, I guess they say that the most important day is the day that you realize why you were born, and then the day that you start living that. And I have always been very, very passionate about wellness, my friends. I have always been passionate about products that preventatively can help you live your best life. And I'm certain that one of the reasons I was born is to help people live well in their body. So when I found Modere with this platform, I knew I had found my forever home. So the one thing that always will separate Modere from any other company is the caliber, the unique science, the effectiveness, and the uniqueness of these products. These products don't exist anywhere else. And I remember the moment that I realized if I just introduce these to enough people, there's nothing that can stop this business from growing. Because when I introduce them, people want them. And they want them so much that they keep buying them. So it's just a function of how many people can I introduce these products to, because a certain number of people are going to say yes, and they're going to want them and use them forever. Why? Because these products make a big difference in people's lives. And when people find something that they love, they're going to buy it over and over and over again. So before we dive into the specific products, I want to give you just a few philosophical foundational principles that Modere embraces so that you can know a little bit more fully who we are from the product standpoint. First of all, I want to say to you, you need to be a product of the products. You've probably heard that one of our core values is authenticity. When you're using the products, you are being truly authentic. In fact, the fuel for you and your business will be your belief and your experience with the products. When you speak from your heart or your own experience, or when you're sharing a story of a team member or a family member or a customer, when you share from your heart, it's like a magnet to people. It drops barriers, but all of that comes from you being a product of the products. I want you to have just a mirror up moment right now. If you are not using all of these products that Modere has brought into India, you are not doing what you need to do to make the difference you were born to make with Modere in this world. You need to be taking the products because they will be your fuel and they help you. Your passion will stem from that. Okay, second concept. Prevention is better than cure. I want you to, if you're in the chat, I want you to drop some thumbs up and some emojis if you agree with me that prevention is better than cure. One of the fallacies in the Western world, I think, and the approach to medicine is that we make a lot of unhealthy choices and then we look to modern medicine to save us, right? That's cure, not prevention. And when you get in that loop, then you're treating symptoms, right? You get a headache, you take an aspirin, right? Instead of realizing that maybe you just needed a little water. Maybe you're dehydrated, right? So prevention is always better than going to big pharma and getting medication to fix the problem, which really only masks a symptom. Are you following me on this? Drop some emojis there if you are, because what we want is to live healthy and vibrant till our very last breath. We don't want to treat symptoms, right? We want to go to the core of the problem and give our body what it needs so that it can do what it does best, heal itself. Now, prevention is also less expensive than cure. I know that sounds crazy because through the years I've had people say, oh, those products, they're just too expensive. I can't. They're too expensive. Well, let me share one story with you. My husband, who is a carpenter, has had a lot of discomfort in his joints, and it began to impact his mobility. His joints were very, very swollen, and he couldn't open his hand more than this, and he couldn't close it more than that. And he went to the doctors. The doctors told him, all we can help you do is manage pain. Here, take these drugs. They'll help you manage pain. That's all we can do, because you can't grow new synovial fluid. You're bone on bone. Well, a couple of years later, we found this amazing product, this collagen product that you're going to hear from Ozma about. He began taking the liquid collagen. Within 3 weeks, he had a little bit more mobility. And within 6 weeks, he has full mobility. He has grip strength. He can open a jar. Now, conversely, he shared this with his brother. His brother decided to just have surgeries. Now, when you're a carpenter, you can get something called trigger finger, right? Ray, after taking the product 3 weeks, had no more trigger finger. His brother has now had 5 surgeries to fix trigger finger that this product fixed in 3 weeks in my husband, right? Prevention is better and less expensive than cure. Are you with me on this? Drop some happy and love emojis in there if you are. We believe in giving the body what it needs so it can heal itself. Now, number 3, our Live Clean mission matters. In 1989, when I joined this company, nobody was talking about toxic ingredients in shampoo or deodorant or toothpaste or skin creams or baby products. And yet this company, our company, began as a pioneer to trailblaze. We began bringing in products that had no toxic ingredients in them so that you can feel safe in your family. You can put the products on your body and know that they're going to be good and healthy for you, compared to store-bought brands that are riddled with toxic ingredients. When I first heard this mission, I have to tell you the truth. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that by putting shampoo on my hair or creams on my body, that I was maybe creating health challenges for myself. I didn't know that the products I was using on my babies could be causing health issues for them. Gradually, I learned the skin is a carrier, not a barrier. We put patches on our skin to deliver things into our body. If you put toxic ingredients, products with toxic ingredients in your hair, on your skin, if you're exposed to them, even the fumes of them with household products, you are creating an unnecessary toxic load in your body. The year that I think it was like 1994, 1996, that we had the world's authority on avoidable environmental toxins speak to us at our event. And he stood up and said, the Modere products are the safest in the world. Can you imagine the commendation? He's the world's authority. So my friends, this mission that we blazed a trail. We started this before anyone even cared about safe ingredients in personal care products. This is our mission. It has become a mission for me. And these products do make a difference, a huge difference. Now, let me share something else that's very special about our company. And that is that we have a broad line of products. We've got the hero products that are the kind of the blockbuster, the big products, the really dramatic life, the door opening products. But then also, let me tell you where the real wealth lies. It is in the daily essential products, of which gradually we're going to start getting more and more of these daily essential products that people are already using every day anyway. They already have money in their wallet to pay for these products because they're buying them anyway. Why not buy the safer, cleaner, greener Modere products? And so as we start to bring these products in, you will see that the hero products, the collagen, the weight loss products, the lean body system, as we bring more of these products in, you will see that your real bread and butter in your income comes when people wake up and they start buying all the Modere products. And they take those dollars that they're now giving to the store and they buy these products for themselves and they become a Modere household. My friends, the hero products, the redirected spend, daily essential products, there's gold there. There's just gold there. And finally, we manufacture our products. I don't know if you know how important that is. When you buy a product from the store off of a shelf, chances are, well, that store didn't manufacture the products. And probably the formula for that product came from what we call a big book of common VAT formulas, where a company just goes, puts their label on it. They don't know what's inside. They haven't tested the ingredients. They put their label on it and they sell it, but they haven't created it. We create these products. We test the raw ingredients before we even start building the product. If they don't meet our criteria, we reject them. Then we test the product as we begin to develop it. We test it every step of the way. We test the finished goods. And then we keep each of the products, each lot, each batch in a stability chamber where these products are then subjected to heat and moisture to try to age them faster so that we can make sure that they are maintaining their label claim. My friends, when you see one day, many of you will be with me in Utah and we will hug because we'll be past the current situations. We will hug and you will tour this manufacturing facility and you will become a Modere lifer because nobody is watching out for you and your family. You can share these products with so much confidence. So I'm not going to talk about the collagen because you've got the best of the best. Later today or tomorrow, you're going to be hearing from Ozma talk about our liquid collagen. The one thing I will say about this product is that I jokingly say you could take my homes, take all of my physical possessions, leave me my family and the people I love and care about, and leave me this product, and I will be at the top again. I will be a millionaire again, because this product is that powerful. And you guys, think about the size of the market. There are 450 million people living in India that suffer from some sort of joint discomfort, joint concerns. 450 million people. Do you know that that's more than everybody in the United States? 350 million? 450 million people, your countrymen, are suffering from some kind of joint discomfort. If you just get 10% of them, that's 45 million. If you just get 1%, that's 4.5 million people, right? So the market is vast. And this product, my friends, I hear stories every day that make me just want to weep because of the results people are getting from this product. Now, next in the lineup, we have 3 flavors of this amazing product, Trim. Now, our approach to weight loss is a little bit different. We're not just into shedding a bunch of pounds, losing a bunch of water weight, and then gaining it back. We help you to create a new lifestyle by using products that help you achieve that. And our products are way more based on body mass index, meaning your ratio of fat to your ratio of lean muscle. What this product does, not only does it shrink fat cells, not only does it keep those fat cells from uptaking fat, not only does it do all of that, but it also gives you all the benefits between this product and this product. This will give you all the benefits that you need of the collagen and hyaluronic acid that will help you have better mobility, healthier joints, keep your skin from sagging. Sometimes when people lose weight, their skin sags. This is going to help tone the skin. So this product, there's nothing like this product on earth. This product has won awards across the globe as a top selling product, the best weight management product in the world. We've got these distinguished awards. Supply Side West called it the best weight management product, Editor's Choice, right? So on and on and on. This product, nothing exists like this. And it tastes so good too. So we affectionately call this product in the United States, we call it the Belly Fat Buster. The Belly Fat Buster. So it's an incredible, incredible product. Now, nothing is more needed in India right now than this product, our probiotic. The reason for that is having a healthy gut with the right balance of good bacteria and bad bacteria is your first line of immune defense. In other words, if you want a strong immune system, you must tend to your gut. And this amazingly tasting, very, very effective and unique patented product delivers a minimum of 5 billion live cell count to your gut. And how does this product, how can we guarantee that? Well, because we know the patented process. Each of these bacteria are in an encapsulated method. So sometimes with a typical probiotic, first of all, you have to keep it in the fridge or it will, the live bacteria begin to die. With this product, they're encapsulated. So you can carry it in your purse and you can hand it out as samples. We had an amazing promotion with this product just recently. This is a product you want to always have ample stock of because it's a great product to sample, right? So when you take this product, you're getting it because of the protection of the encapsulation of the live bacteria. It passes through your gastric juices and through the whole gastro tract to get to where it needs to go to bolster the immunity from your gut. Without a healthy gut, you cannot have a healthy body. How many people are talking about immune health right now? Everyone wants to strengthen their immune system. This isn't everybody everyday products. The products I'm talking to you about, the products we have in India right now, I use every single one of these every single day. And I think I'm getting younger and healthier with the years. Now, the next two products that I want to talk to you about are our digestive enzymes and our fiber, okay? These two products. Let me see if I can get the label facing the right way. Here we go. Okay, so the biggest job that your body does all day long is the intake, the assimilation, the digestion, and elimination of food. That requires more energy from your body than anything else you do. Simply getting nutrition from your food is your body's biggest job because that's how it gets its fuel. That's how it lives. So the intake, assimilation, meaning your body can take it up, the digestion, getting it through the system, and the elimination, getting it out of your body, right? That's the biggest job your body does. Now, let's just say this. A lot of the foods that we eat we overcook them. A lot of the foods we eat are not healthy. They're fast foods. A lot of the foods we eat, unless we're eating raw foods, a lot of the foods we're eating don't have the enzymes in them anymore to be able to digest them. We need to supplement with this amazing product. I would never be without this product. I take this with every single meal, and I take it after the meal because I want my body to kick it in. I want my body, whatever digestive enzymes my body is creating, or whatever whatever enzymes might still be in my food, I want that to happen first. But then I take this product. Before starting to take this product, I would feel my food repeating on me. Like if I ate pizza for dinner, I could still taste it like at 10 o'clock at night. So once taking the digestive enzymes, it helps to break down your food so you can get the most maximum nutrition from your food. So I love this product. Now I don't get tired after I eat because this product helps my body digest the food. I know I'm getting the most nutrition and my food doesn't repeat on me. Also, this fiber product is an absolute everyday product for me. I have to have this product. It's really important that you keep things moving, that you don't get a buildup in your gut and in your intestines of unwanted waste. Sorry to speak so candidly, but this product is so important because not only will it help keep things moving, but it literally draws toxins out of your gut, out of your bowel, and helps you to eliminate them. I would not be a day without these two products. And then to bring up the final product, our carb blocker. You guys, I've been to India enough now to know that there are some health concerns that we can focus on. One, we know that joint issues, 450 million people. We also know that obesity and everything associated with obesity is a problem. And even though we are a vegan nation, we are eating some unhealthy carbs sometimes, oftentimes. I have such an incredible love from my heart now, from my heart. I have such an incredible love for you. I want to help make this nation healthy. These products can make such a difference. And this product, this one's an important one because when you eat high glycemic index foods, it creates a sugar spike. Your blood sugar elevates. When your blood sugar elevates, in comes insulin. Insulin is a storage hormone. So insulin will take every bit of what you've eaten that cannot be burned as fuel, and it will turn it into fat. Insulin creates fat. Also, you don't want to create a diabetic situation by having your insulin constantly flooding in and your blood sugar constantly inconsistent. This product is so extraordinary because let me tell you what it does. In order to break down carbohydrates in your body, this is called carb blocker. Sorry, the light is so carb blocker. In order to break down carbohydrates in your system, you need the enzyme amylase. Now, white kidney bean, which is in this product, is clinically proven to block amylase. So the amylase can't come in. What this does is it slows down the digestion process. So you're not getting fat. Let me just say it like it is. So you're not getting that sugar spike, the insulin issues, and you're not getting fat, right? So this product is a really important product in India. It might be a product that you want to take before every meal because of the high number of carbs that we eat, the high glycemic index carbs. Okay, so I know that I have taken a lot of time now, and I hope that this has been beneficial to you. I hope you feel you've learned something about these products. Here's what I know. These products change lives. When you share them with people, they're going to wake up eventually, and they'll try them. When they try them, many of people will keep buying them forever. You guys, what we're doing matters. We're changing the world. I have such a vision of where we are going with Modere India. I just know that from Modere India, we go across the globe. So, my friends, enjoy the rest of this conference. Please be sure to thank our amazing staff for everything they've done to bring this together for you. I love you each so much. Back to you, Puneet. Love you guys.
Thank you, Margie, for joining us today. Thanks a lot. It's incredible to see your commitment for India. Thank you for your guidance, your motivation, and amazing training you gave today on our products. Thank you for inspiring everyone out here. A big thank you.
Love you.
Thank you, Margie. All right. So now we move forward on the products. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our product strategy. I want to get into it, and this is something I want to share it right now. This is how our product strategy looks like. We continue to focus on importing our flagship product from United States. It's basically divided into kind of three thoughts. Sabse pehle, we will continue to import our various products, and we have a good plan in place. Of course, there are some things we are working upon, and we'll talk about it more in coming months. And one of the strategy we want to use is to get products as a limited time offers, which we call it as an LTO, which means ki hum products को trial and test के लिए लेके आएंगे for a limited time in India. Then we try, we kind of give you those products, and then once you like it, you kind of show your love, and you love, assuming we do well here together, then that becomes a permanent products for India. And you're gonna hear us talking about it in subsequent months as we move forward, and we'll give you more details. And of course, the big game we have in India, I personally feel, are the door opener products, which perhaps will be made in India, manufactured in India, and some products will be made for India too. That's what we are kind of putting it as a strategy. And perhaps in my views, like I said, it'll be a big game changer. And we are working towards it. And in some times, as we move forward, we'll share more details about our plans as we move forward. So that's about the product strategy. ये हमारी product strategy के थोड़े से details हैं. And now it's time to move forward to another end story. So I want you to meet a very inspiring leader. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Shagun Vats.
Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing great. And just to start with a little info about myself, I am Shagun Vats Taluja, based in Ludhiana. I'm mom to two beautiful kids, one of the social marketers with Modere, right now at the title of Director 1, and you guys have no idea how pumped I am to jump on the title of Director 2, so fingers crossed for that. So I would just say that I would just tell you that how I found Modere. I was highly inspired by my sister Sakshi Sharma, who's based there in Sydney, and she told me that Shagun, whenever this is coming in India, this business is coming in India, you must join it. Just to you just to pay your own bills for your own luxuries. And then I accepted this wholeheartedly when it was launched in India last year, and see the wonder happening to my life. People who know me, they've seen me, that it has definitely given me a financial freedom, and I pay my bills on my own. And what gives me more satisfaction is that it helps me in changing lives of people. I mean, I am a great mentor, mentoring them, helping them their ways. So, that gives me the best satisfaction. And I would just say one thing, that I am going to stay with Modere till the time death do us apart. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Shagun, for such an inspiring, words and truly motivating us. So thank you once again for coming and sharing these thoughts with us. Thank you. All right, so we move forward now to the next session. That's going to be very, very exciting. अब हम आगे चलते हैं और हमारा ये coming session बहुत exciting होने वाला है. So, and I'm gonna introduce my colleague, the marketing colleague. Her name is Revati Bajaj, and she's gonna share with you a lot of exciting stuff. So, wait, Revati, welcome here and share what you have in store for all of us.
Hello everyone, I'm Revati Bajaj, and hello everyone, I'm Revati Bajaj, and I work with the marketing team here in India. I'm super excited to be here, and thank you, Puneet sir, for the very warm welcome. Before I get into the details of all the new things that we have in store for you, I know you all are very excited for that. So if you are excited about this session, please drop a like or show us some love in the comments below. And I just want to take a moment to thank all of you for being here with us. Of course, like this session is named The Celebrations Begin. A celebration is never complete without our family, and you are here. So thank you so much for joining us today. Now, I just want to take a moment to talk about something that is very close to all of our hearts, which is our country, India. As we saw in the beautiful video earlier, India is truly extraordinary. इंडिया एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत कंट्री है, एंड अगर आप इंडिया आए हैं, आप इंडिया में रहते हैं, आपको पता है कि इंडिया is all about different cultures, grandeur, beauty, diversity, traditions, values, and of course, the people. India is incredible. India is extraordinary, like I said before. And we experience this splendor every day in our lives without even realizing it. India is also a land of diversity. सबसे ज़्यादा diverse country India है, and I'm sure that all of you are familiar with this diversity. From north to south, east to west, India is filled with unique faces, unique traditions, cultures, and values. And despite all these differences, some big, some small, at the end of the day, we are all one. हम सब एक हैं. We are Indians and we are proud. So let's talk about something that probably all of us love, which is festivals. We Indians love to celebrate. We are all about the celebration, and lucky for us, India is full of so many festivals. हमारी country में इतने सारे festivals हैं कि हर महीने हमें कुछ ना कुछ celebrate करने को मिलता है. जैसे इस year हमने होली celebrate करा, हमने ईद celebrate किया, बहुत कुछ. Father's Day भी जैसे पुनीत सर ने पहले बोला, we celebrated so many festivals. And in the next few months, जो भी बचे हैं आगे के 3 months starting October, we have a lot of other festivals which are coming, and it's going to be a blast. आपको पता है कि दशहरा आने वाला है, दिवाली आ रहा है, and then Christmas and New Year's, and इतने सारे festivals हैं जो अभी मेरे दिमाग में नहीं आ रहे हैं, but there is so much to celebrate and so much to talk about. And festivals से हमें क्या याद आता है? It's surprises and celebrations, and Modere is going to bring you some very exciting things this festive season. So we have some festive surprises for all of you that we know you're going to love, and we are here to start that festive spirit, give you something to be excited about, because this year is not over. In fact, the excitement has just begun. So let's see what we have for you. So firstly, you know that we launched some Modere swag earlier in this month to begin the Fall Social Marketing Summit, and this is exclusive swag which we have launched for the very first time in India. ये India में पहली बार हमने swag launch किया है, which is why it's so important for us, and you guys are loving it, and so are we. I just want to show you these 4 items very quickly. So here I'm wearing the t-shirt, and we've already started shipping these orders. So this is the t-shirt, this is the tote bag, we also have a mug, and I'm enjoying my beverage with the event here, and then we have a cap. So it's really nice, very good quality, and I can't wait for all of you to also have this. We have a surprise for you now. Like I said that this month is all about surprises, and so are the next few months which are coming. हम बहुत सारी चीजें आपके साथ share करने वाले हैं, and this is just the first surprise that we're launching on the call. So let's see what the surprise is. So yes, you can now get these items for sale the entire year. These are available until December. ये swag items आप December तक खरीद सकते हैं, and we can't wait for all of you to have them. You guys are loving this swag, and so we just wanted to increase the duration of the sale, because as we said, we are listening to you, and so here you go. It's available for 12.99 rupees, and you can place your order very easily with us. I will just share how you can do that. So there are just 3 easy steps. The first step is to go to swag.fsms@modere.co.in. Email us. आप हमें email कर सकते हैं इस email ID पे with your name, your referral ID, and your t-shirt size. That's all you have to do. Once you send in your email, हम आपको एक link भेजेंगे. We will send you a payment link. And जब आप payment कर देंगे, when the payment is done, your order will be confirmed, and हम आपको आपका swag bag भेज देंगे. We will then ship your swag bag directly to you. So this was about the swag. And now we've got some new things for you. So here's another surprise. We've got a bigger surprise for you. And here's a hint. So try to guess what we have coming in the comments. So we know that you love collections. आपको collections बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है, be it the weight management, the health collection, or the body transformation collection. These are some things that हमने notice किया है कि आपको बहुत अच्छी लगती हैं. And again, we are here to listen to you. आपको सुन रहे हैं, and that's why we are excited to announce and introduce 2 new collections exclusively as a part of the Fall Social Marketing Summit. These are available permanently for you to buy at amazing, great prices. So let's see which collections we have in store. So the first one is the carb blocker plus the fiber collection. So obviously, as the name suggests, this has the carb blocker and the fiber. Now available at 38.99 rupees. So we have a savings of almost 10% on the MRP. And this is a great combination, which is fabulous for your gut and your overall health and wellness. And now, so if you're excited, if you like this, please drop a like below. And कार्ब ब्लॉकर और फाइबर आपके ओवरऑल हेल्थ के लिए बहुत अच्छा है, तो प्लीज आप इसको परचेज करें. आपको ये ओनली 38.99 रुपीज में मिल रहा है. आपको 10% की सेविंग्स मिल रही है. तो प्लीज आप ये कलेक्शन खरीद पाएंगे वंस दिस इवेंट इज ओवर. इट विल बी लाइव ऑन द वेबसाइट. आप डायरेक्टली इसको वेबसाइट से खरीद सकते हैं. सो प्लीज कम एंड शॉप आवर न्यू कलेक्शन एंड शो अस सम लव. So the next collection is something which is my absolute favorite. It's called the body shaping collection. ये आपका monthly supply है of our best of the best products. So we have 2 liquid biocell pures, 1 trim, and 1 carb blocker, all for a price of 15,499. You can save about 20% on the MRP here, which is absolutely crazy. These are crazy savings, and this is a monthly pack. हम चाहते हैं कि आप इसको as a monthly pack consider करें, because this is your supply for 1 month. And अगर आप इसके बारे में भी excited हैं, तो please drop a like, comment below, and tell us you loved it, because these are the surprises that we had planned for you. And now, a next surprise. To get you even more excited, we've got one more surprise for you. And now let's see what we have. These collections are now on sale for the rest of the month. So until 1st October 2021, you can shop our Carb Blocker plus Fiber collection and you will save 15%. You can also save 15% on the Body Shaping collection, which is up for grabs. And it's available in both our flavors of trim, coconut, lime, and vanilla. So please go and purchase and show us some love on these new collections. Now, moving on, I would like to share a very inspiring story with you. So, again, we come back to the concept of M story. But stay tuned with me because I'm not done yet. I will be back for another surprise, which is going to be very festive, very exciting. And trust me, it's not over. So, stay tuned with us. Now, let's hear it from Geetu Gujral.
Hello everyone, I'm Geetu Gujral. I'm working as a social marketer with Modere and I'm super excited to be part of their very first fall social marketing summit. Modere has changed my life and it is providing a golden opportunity to so many. All those who are keen to change their lives should, without thinking twice, should just join. There is no registration fees and timings are flexible and you're able to work from your comfort zone, and best part is you are able to spend time with your families also, which a regular job never provides. And they give you such good support system and trainings that you never feel left out. You feel very, very confident in whatever you're talking about because the products are amazing. Have you heard of their liquid gold, which is liquid collagen? Its results are so good that you can see the change in your hair, your skin, your gums, and it also helps in your joint mobility. So this product is our hot selling product. Best part is that whatever I promote of this company, it is with confidence, with love, because I am able to change so many lives. All I want to say is thank you, Modere. Thank you so much. You have given me so many reasons to smile. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Geetu. That was amazing and very, very inspiring. We love that you shared your story with us. So thank you for that. That was great. And now moving on to our next surprise. Like I told you, there's more. It's not done. But before that, I want to take you on a visual journey. So I want you to follow the steps that I tell you to do. So close your eyes, apni aankhein band kijiye, and think of your 5-year-old self. Go back to your childhood. Now, think of a time that your parents or your loved ones gave you a gift, maybe a toy that you really wanted. Imagine that your parent is handing over that gift to you. And I'm sure that all of you now have a very wide smile on your face because that's what gifts do for you. And on that note, I would like to show you just how much we love you and give a head start to the festive season with something very exciting that we've created over a lot of months, and we are calling it sparkling boxes. These sparkling boxes are gift sets of love, of happiness, of celebration, and most importantly, of health. ये gift sets आपके health के लिए, आपकी happiness के लिए, आपके it's great to if you want to express your love and spread affection in today's world. जहाँ पे everyone is so busy and everyone is carried away in their day-to-day work. So here we are to celebrate with you. हम यहाँ पे आपके साथ celebrate करने के लिए आए हैं, and these are the results. Let's start with the gift boxes, and I'm going to show them to you live as well. The first one is a box that you can send your LBC or your trim in. This is a box of singles, and here's what it looks like. It's super beautiful. I'm holding it in my hand and I absolutely love it. And this is how it looks on the inside. I hope you can see this. It's really, really nice. Trust me, it's perfect for anyone जो भी LBC or trim को gift करना चाहता है. So please, you can purchase this later once we give you the details of the gift boxes. Now moving on to the second. This is the set of 2, which is trim and liquid biocell pure or the LBC. So here we have the body transformation collection. So here we have that box. Again, it's very pretty. It's very nice to gift, and I absolutely love it. And now moving on to the third gift box. we have the weight management collection gift box. Here we are. So this has the carb blocker, the trim, and the digestive enzyme. So again, 3 fundamental products that you love. इसमें आपको ये सारी 3 चीजें मिलती हैं. And next, we have the 4th box, which is for anyone and everyone who loves to maintain a clean lifestyle. This is the health collection box. So again, we have our 4 basic but very essential products: the probiotic, the digestive enzymes, fiber, and the carb blocker. And now, let's see what I have one more surprise for you actually. So we will be shipping these boxes in a very festive shipper box for you. I'm going to move away from the screen. So this is how it looks. Again, it's very festive and it's beautiful. It even says season's greetings. So we can't wait for all of you to have this, and we can't wait for the celebrations to begin. These are coming very soon. So stay tuned for more information on this. And if you're excited, if you liked it, please again show us some love in the comments below, because you know these are gifts and we're here to spread the joy. हम यहाँ पे खुशियाँ spread करने आए हैं. So moving on, closing on a very inspiring note, we have someone who has succeeded and has created her own M story. She is an inspiration to many, and I'm sure you'll have lots to learn from her. Here's a special message from Radhika Jadhav.
Hello everyone, I am Radhika Jadhav from Modere, Australia, Elite 3 and Platinum 3. Welcome to its first ever Fall Social Marketer Summit 2021 of Modere, India. Here in Australia, we call it SRC, and I still remember the first time me attending it, and I was so pumped up by all the information, knowledge and skills you learn to build your business. It's a platform to meet new social marketer whom you share and learn new things, make connection, and most of all, you make friends. I remember the first time I was offered to become a social marketer of Modere. It was 4 years ago. I was in accounting profession, so trust me, I had no idea what social marketing is. I didn't know what to do, how to do, and what exactly it was all about. I joined this with only one idea, that I can work from anywhere in the world and I'm gonna make difference in people's life in a positive manner. So without knowing much, I jumped into it and started working hard day in and day out, every single day. Definitely it was hard, but the joy of me getting financial freedom of my own and helping so many men and women achieve the same was so satisfying, and I felt blessed. So I was ready to work as hard as I can, no matter what. I have seen many times people know what to do to achieve what they want, but they are so scared to take that first step and they back off from the hard work that needs to be done. That's why they always keep on wishing, but they never actually achieve it. Winner are those who never back off to cross whatever might come in between them and their dreams. Modere did give me a platform, and just not me, thousands of individuals around the world, to build a life and a career we wished for. I feel truly blessed to have said yes to join this business when the opportunity presented itself to me. I'm glad I never backed off, and I'm extremely lucky to have got all the support from Modere to build this incredible business from scratch and taking it to the highest point and onward in such a short amount of time. This business opening in India has opened up so many opportunities, not only in India, the people living in India, but to to all the social marketers around the world to grow and build strong global business. I can't wait to see us all working together and rising every single day to achieve everything that we ever wished for us, for our team, for our family, and for our friends. We are Modere, and we are a dream that people dream of. Here in Modere, the dream truly do come true, and if you have that strength to never back off, you will be achieving the highest success you have ever known. And I can only say this one thing. Welcome to Modere. Welcome to the whole new world of social marketer. Bye-bye from me now.
All right. So thank you, Radhika, for being here with us and, giving us such a good inspiration. And I think I would also like to recognize my colleague, Revti. She's here. She's a young girl. She just joined us and I'll be honest with you, doing her presentation for the first time. So perhaps good job, Revti. I think, hope everybody inspired you. With this, our day one of FSMS comes to an end. Hope you enjoyed the welcome and the celebration session today. Hope you like the swag items. Hope you love the gift boxes we have planned for you. Hope you are inspired by the end stories by our leaders, Marji, Shagun, Richa, Radhika, Gitu, and hope you loved Asma's vision and her absolute love for India. Hope this gives you a tremendous confidence that you're at the right place at the right time. Hope you could feel the power of the opportunity you all have in front of you here with Modere India, and hope you like the vision we are trying to put together for each one of you here. So once again, big thank you to all the leaders who have joined us today and who have given us their recordings. And thank you, Asma, for joining us. And big thank you once again to each and everyone who's present here today. And thank you for your love and the support to us. We have great stuff planned for you tomorrow, so please stay tuned. And thank you, everyone, once again. And you all have a great evening. God bless you. Thank you.